Women's Month is a time to honor the strength, spirit, and achievements of the women shaping our nation's future. Today, we're joined by former Miss SA, now National Director of Miss Supranational SA, Bokang Shabalala, and the newly crowned Miss Supranational SA 2025, Lebohang. Bokang, you are a mother, an entrepreneur, and a mentor. Through your journey, number one, how would you describe your journey and which role means the most to you?
Sure, that's a tough one. I think I would describe it as favored. From a beautiful childhood and upbringing, I feel extremely blessed, to the opportunities that have come my way, and I often say we all want to talk about how hard we work, right? But there's always somebody working extra harder, 10 times harder than you, and they might still not be able to have what you have. So I think I look at my journey and I just see it as a journey of grace. It's a journey of favor, and that's why I say a favored journey, because every single opportunity and everything that I've set out and put out into the universe and I've spoken to God about I keep ticking.
It came to pass.
Yeah, and so that's how I describe my journey. And in terms of roles, I think because I am bits of everything, right? I love my role as a wife, walking the journey with an incredible husband. It's beautiful, marriage is beautiful. And then of course I love my role as a mom. I mean, they will test you.
Yeah, they will.
I'm that mom now who can give a look and then they know, don't do that. But I love it. I love how children remind us of who we truly are and what we're capable of and just how freely we should really live life. And then of course, as a businesswoman, where I get to do what I love. Not everybody gets to do what they love. So yeah.
And favored you were, Lebohang.
Yes, truly favored. It's such a journey of grace because everything happened as it should have happened. And people usually go in and think the win is what you go for, but it's really this process leading towards this great opportunity and experience in a different country, being able to meet other ladies, being able to experience that culture as well. So leading towards, there's obviously many challenges that I did face, and it was a short space of time. I didn't have a lot of time to truly prepare for this, but I have been working on myself for a long time, so I just had to carry that with me throughout this journey. So the win for me really truly was one of grace, and I am truly appreciative to be able to represent my country in such a light with just being myself.
And speaking of which, I mean, you were crowned Miss Supranational here in South Africa, and almost immediately they shipped you off, passports and all, to Poland.
Yes.
I mean, I hate the cold. So how was that experience like? And how was it like competing on that world stage?
So when you speak about the cold, I did get sick. So in the first week already, I was sick, but I had to remember the reason as to why I was there. And being able to represent my country on such a stage, it really is a testament of grace. It was a huge responsibility, but carrying it with me, knowing that I've done my best, and I'm a person that prays before. I cannot really tell you what happened on the stage. I can say it's by the grace of God that I performed the way I did. So before walking on, I just prayed and I reminded myself that I'm representing myself, my country, but more especially who God is within me, and that I could never go wrong. So.
And then, Siswam, you decided that no ways. Your days might be done walking the catwalk, but you've decided to step behind the scenes and become the national director. What made you get involved?
Sure, I think my entire journey from the time I was crowned and even after, everything that I've done has been about empowerment. It's been about inspiring young girls, young boys to dare to dream, to know they're not defined by their background. So when I looked at the supranational pointers and what the focus is, it's inspiration and aspiration. And for me, that is quite important because I want young people in our country to be inspired. I want to dare them to dream bigger. I want them to go for great opportunities that are out there for them. And I think me getting back in this industry, but on a different role, it just allows me to give young women the same opportunities I've had.
So for someone like me who doesn't really understand the pageantry world, how does Miss Supranational differ from all of the other pageants around the world?
I think you come as you are. authenticity. We're not looking for a picture-perfect young woman. We're looking for somebody who has dreams, who has goals, somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who speaks well as well. And being articulate does not mean a certain twang. It just means you know who you are. Yeah. You know how to stand up for what you believe in. And I think that really sets us apart in a sense of we want you to come as you are. And empowerment, you know, we are there to really empower the girls. We want a young woman to come and be a part of the organization, but leave having been upskilled. As soon as you are done with the platform, we want to know what it is you would love to achieve and help you. We want to build you, upskill you, and make sure if you want to be a businesswoman, what do you need? If you want to be in education, you want to go back to school, how are we going to assist you as an organization? And I think that's really important because oftentimes you get a title, you are done, and then you go back to your normal life. It's not supposed to be like that. If we truly are serious about empowering young women, a young woman should walk out of this supranational journey being 10 times better of a version than what she was when she came in. And that's what we want to focus on.
Tough question, Lebohang. Do you feel like you're better now that you've walked away with the title? And talk to me just about the work that you do and some of the accomplishments you've been able to achieve after winning.
Looking at myself and the support that I've received from the organization, it has been immense, and Bokang is staying true to her word as to aiding me with what I want to do with the platform and for myself. The most important thing for me when I look at this journey and all of the things that I've done, I'm a person that speaks to education, youth empowerment and development, and children as well. And through the organization, I've been able to work on certain programs with the necessary support to continue with. And support isn't just monetary, support is also emotional. And the support that I see from Bokang and the rest of the people in the organization to just ensure that emotionally I'm okay to pour out. You can't pour from an empty cup. So pouring into my cup and then being able to give out everything that I have to other people has been one way in which the organization has helped me grow.
Yeah, it's a holistic experience, It seems like.
It is.
And as a holistic woman, mother, mentor, entrepreneur, wife, and so much more, when you look at your legacy, something that you want to leave behind, well after your days, what would that legacy be?
As a mom, when you look at in business, you know, starting a kiddies clothing range with an African superhero and an African princess who is brown and has an afro, that's part of a legacy because I want a black child to know that she is important, that she can be a representation of beauty and everything else in this world that is great. That's part of my legacy. I mean, the work that I do in my foundation, another legacy that motherhood brought to me, raising a son who's on the autism spectrum, opening a center for children who are on the spectrum, that's part of legacy. That's part of me saying, I was hit with something I wasn't ready for, and, you know, but you're always well equipped to take care of your children. But now I'm turning my experience and helping other mothers who are not financially stable to be able to give their children what I was able to give my child in order for him to improve and be as amazing as he is right now. And that's part of legacy. And I mean, Supra as well becomes another part of legacy. So people can say, Bokang did that. And I think that's all we really want as human beings, right? So yeah.
You know, I always say, may everything you touch turn to gold.
Yeah.
And not only turn to gold, but may we see that glitter everywhere you go. Just to know, I was there.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. If you both have a message to the young people of South Africa, please share that message of encouragement, upliftment this Women's Month.
The one thing that I'll say that has stuck with me is dare to dream. Really dare to dream, follow whatever it is that your heart is telling you to follow. It has to be positive, of course. Speak positive things upon your life and just dare to dream and do it being you.
I think for me, what I would want to say to the young people of our country is believe in yourselves. Believe in the power of your dreams. Do not let society or anyone actually around you tell you that you cannot. Some of us are living testimonies that you can do anything, irrespective of where you come from. So yeah, believe in yourself.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining me here on Afternoon Express. May your voices continue to scream and echo from the highest of mountains because your message is one that deserves to be heard. Siyabonga.
Thank you.